Okay guys, it is time to get your glow on. We are almost halfway through the summer and I think it's time just to start looking fresh, add a little natural glow to your skin, and you don't have to do it with the sun. Stay with me. I actually avoid the sun. It is not good for you. You should be under umbrellas and you should not be damaging this flawlessness of skin. You're going to regret it when you're older, I promise. Being tan is not that important. That's a little side note, nothing to do with makeup. But to keep your skin fresh, healthy, young, vibrant, alive, I have a little cheat for you. Actually, a couple little cheats for you that give you that summer glow without having to be basking in the sun and ruining your skin. So, do you see this? This is our, what are these called? Luminizers. I love when I have brain moments in a very important word finding situation. Okay, so luminizers. I actually have iridescent, which is the lightest color, if you call it a color, the lightest shade in the luminizers in all three different options. And I thought I would show you the differences. So that's why I swatched them here on my hand. So the first one, I have to look at it backwards. All right, so this one here is the powder, and that it comes in this little container here. The second one here is the cream to powder stick, which is here. And then the third one is our, you might want to call this like a BB cream texture, lotion texture, the cream texture, okay? And it dries, so it stays once it dries. But what I love about it is this is how you can illuminize your face, look more awake, make your skin have this healthy, young glow to it, and you just need a few cheap products, okay? So, we can try, I try to cover up my already luminized face with some powder so I can start over. Put more makeup on top of more makeup. That's what I do. I'm not going to tell you all my secrets, but sometimes I sleep in my makeup. This one I like for, you can see they all have a nice white iridescence to them, hence the name iridescent. But the powder, I believe, has like the most subtle look of all of them, as opposed to the cream to powder or the cream consistency. Okay, you see that? I'm kind of just moving my hand in the light here. But I really do like this one, especially for the area above the lip, right here on the Cupid's bow. And I use this big, light, fluffy brush. I don't know if you guys get Ipsy bags, but this is one of the brushes I get in my Ipsy bag. And you don't need a lot, but what I do is I just dust it right over the tip of my lip here. It just brings a light, a natural light, right to your lips. You don't need to be heavy-handed. I'm just kind of dusting it on top of the lip. Now my lips look more pouty and perky. Right? It's so subtle, but it's so beautiful. So that's what I like the powder one for. I mean, I like to use it everywhere, but I think it especially is good for this area instead of kind of putting cream in that area. I think it just makes sense to use a light iridescent powder and dust it there. The other option with the cream to powder is just kind of putting this right above the cheek area here. And you can also use the edge of this so subtly and smudge this right up here above the brow. Now I say subtly and then I go and, you know, make crayon motions like that. This is a cream consistency and so it dries to a powder, which is nice. And then you can use like a brush and just kind of make that blend in and look a lot more natural, okay? But you want the light to hit the brows, above the brows, and below the brow. So this is a great way to luminize the area up here, okay? I like that it dries to a powder so that like everything has this powder matte finish. I'm very into the matte finish. Nobody really wants a shiny looking face, but you want a glowing looking face, right? Okay, so this blends in beautifully. And then you can blend this in. You can use like a, you know, your foundation brush here and just kind of make circles. And then that looks a lot more natural and subtle. So the light is just reflecting right off your cheekbones, giving you that skinny face look, you know? Everybody wants it. So instead of getting like a facelift or liposuction or whatever they do to your face, just put a little glow right there on the cheekbone. And the light will catch it and make it look iridescent. Healthy glow, guys. This is how you get it. My last tip for getting a healthy glow is using the cream, and this is what I do. I use BB cream every day. I use this in combination with my lotion or my foundation, but what I like to do is mix this with the cream foundation, so you have this kind of like warm, glowing undertones to your foundation, so it just brings a brightness to your skin, that natural glow, that luminosity. So I'm just gonna do like a little swatch here on my wrist so you guys can see how this looks blended together. Okay, so I do kind of like equal parts. I actually haven't used the iridescent yet, and I have a feeling you might not need as much. I was or have been using this in the Benevolent, and I'll just swatch it next to it here. And you can see how that has some warm tones and really blends nicely with a BB cream. Kind of blend that out. Okay, so that has a nice natural glow. But with iridescent, I think you're going to get a lot more of that shimmer undertones. Okay, woo! Yeah, I have a feeling you're not going to need as much. So that's a blended BB cream with some of the iridescent to it. And you kind of see how that gives you that natural glow to your skin. It looks warm, light, and luminous, okay? I'm trying to block my face so that you can pick up the light here. And it's so subtle, but it's just enough so that people actually think you're taking care of your skin. Maybe they're like, oh, what did you do to your skin? Did you use a new lotion, or have you been to the beach lately? You just look so much healthier and happier. And you could say, nope, it is my glow in a bottle right here. Iridescent cream, iridescent powder, or iridescent cream tube powder. I love that this is a stick and it's just easy application. I think that what's nice is you can also use it for areas like this. Okay, a little glow up here, and blend this in. You can use your fingers to blend. I'm much more of I like to use brushes to blend. I just think it works a little more naturally. Okay, and then down here. Look at that glow. I'm radiant, aren't I? Just radiant. Actually, no, one of the colors isn't radiant. We've got iridescent here, and I thought I have to show it off. I think this can go with basically any skin tone if you really wanted a bright illuminizer. Iridescent can work for you depending on how you use it. Like I said, if you're blending it with your BB cream, if you're just using a light touch here on your cheek, or you just want this Cupid's bow to just be accentuated like, you know, it was in your 20s. Okay, I hope you liked the Get Your Glow On little mini series here with all of my new glowing products. I can't wait to use them. I can't wait to show you how the light really reflects off my skin, giving me that natural glow that you all need this summer. Thanks for tuning in.